Achieving your dream physique is not only physical. It's not only a physical change that you make. It's not like, okay, you go to the gym, you change your diet, and then you just stay consistent on it, and that's it. It's not gonna go like that. What you need to change first is the way you think. Your mindset is way more important when it comes to achieving any type of goals in life, let alone your dream physique, because your dream physique is very, very difficult to achieve. It took me right now 5 years to go from this to this. And listen, I am not even at my dream physique yet. I'm still grinding every single day to actually achieve better looking this and better looking arms and to create more of a dream physique for my satisfaction. And that's probably going to be the same for you. You're going to be spending years on trying to achieve it. And the funny thing is, you'll probably never achieve it, because once you have achieved that standard, that goal that you want to achieve, now you want to keep on going. So now you have gotten your dream physique or your dream chest, your dream arms, and now you're like, wait a minute, but I can still improve this, I can still improve that. And you're now in a constant loop of improvement. And I'm not saying that it's a bad thing, but it can kind of mess with your mind. But when it comes to achieving your dream physique and achieving the body that you want, you got to make a couple of mindset shifts in order to actually get there. And I'm going to be explaining to you in this video what type of shifts to make in your mindset to get to where you want to be. So let's get into the video. First off, before we start, go to the link in my bio. If you want help with any type of mindset changes, fitness goals, self-improvement habits, or tips, go to the Bars Only Academy. The link is down below. It's only $10 a month right now. The price is going to increase very soon. So if you want to join now before the price increases, and I hopefully see you inside. So the mindset that you got to have to achieve your dream physique and to actually achieve anything, but today we're going to be talking about fitness, is that you gotta be relentless in what you do every single day. If you have made a fitness routine for yourself, you cannot expect to gain results from it in the next week. You gotta take years and years and years out of your life to dedicate your life to this craft of reaching your dream physique. It's not done with no little Ozempic and no little diet, little scientific shit here and there. No, it's real hard work. Nobody on earth has ever gotten their dream body without putting the genuine work in. Nobody, including me, including the best bodybuilder on earth, including all the motherfuckers that you know, or the motherfuckers that you want to look like. Everybody put genuine hard work in. It's the same for everybody, okay? So what I want you to do when it comes to the changes, every single day when you go to the gym, think about, what do you want to look like? Every single day, what do you want to look like? Because if you don't know what you want to look like, you don't know how to train. I want to look like basically how I look like right now, but with a little bit more muscle mass on me, right? That's basically what I'm trying to do right now. And I'm trying to stay athletic with calisthenics high reps, which is also what I teach in the school community, weighted calisthenics, street lifting, and also a little bit of bodybuilding style training here and there. Now, why is that my goal? That's because I just want it. I just want that goal. So I have written that down for me, right? I have an imagination of what I want to achieve. Now, what's the next step? Now you got to adapt your training to that. Once you have done that, the only thing I want you to do from there is stay consistent on it over and over again. Now, what you'll start finding is that it's actually very hard to stay consistent. The thing that I want you to do is just pick one day out of the week where you're for sure going to be working out and training in the gym, okay? Pick one day. Pick, like, let's say Saturday. Saturday is your standard day that you go to the gym. That day cannot be broken. You cannot go to the gym another time. You gotta go on that day and at that time. Make a time and a day for yourself and just go. Just show up. Even if the workout is shit, just show up and do the training. If you start doing that every single week, let's say every single Saturday, what you start finding out is, hey, I'm consistent. I have now gone to the gym one time a week, every single time at the same time, same day. Now you're consistent. Now the only thing that you gotta do is up the volume. What you gotta understand is motivation is gonna be shit for this, okay? The motivation is gonna be very high at first because you love to train at first, you see quick progress, and you love to just go to the gym every time because it feels good, it's a new feeling. Or let's say you're more advanced like me and you're already over that motivation point, and now you gotta stay disciplined. The thing that I want you to do is think about, still, this is very important, this is part of the mindset that we're gonna talk about. Think about what you wanna achieve, bro. Who do you wanna look like? Again, who do you wanna actually look like? What problems would it solve in your life? Would your girl look at you different? Would your girl actually respect you this time and actually look at you with admiration instead of just a guy who she's around every day? What is your goal? Now build on it every single day. Build on that goal. And then from there, you're going to improve your life every single time if your fitness progress also improves. Because in my opinion, fitness and life improvement are correlated with each other. The better you get at fitness, the better your life is going to be. The reason why is because when you're good at fitness and when you're actually making progress in your your body, or muscle mass, fat loss, whatever you want to achieve. Your life is going to become so much easier when it comes to the stress that you're handling because you feel good. You feel good in your own skin. You feel comfortable. You're not anxiety driven. The only thing that I want you to do is actually just go to the gym and realize this is the body that I want to achieve. These are the strength measures that I want to achieve. This is everything that I want to achieve. And now let's go for it. That's it. Now, why is mindset so important to achieve everything in life? Because the way you think is what you achieve. If you think about you reaching that six pack that you want to get, if you think about it constantly and if you imagine it, that is what you're gonna achieve. If you think like, I'm probably not gonna get it, I'm probably not gonna be able to reach my dream physique, you're not gonna be getting that dream physique because you think negatively about what you actually want to achieve. I bet you have heard a lot of people talk like this. I actually want this, but I don't know if I'm gonna achieve it. I don't know this, I don't know that. And it's like, bro, stop talking like that to yourself, because now you're literally setting yourself up for failure. You gotta talk in a way where you're convinced that everything you want to have is gonna happen. That's how you gotta talk. I want to get my dream physique. Okay, well, fucking talk like you already have that dream physique and now attach the habits to that life. Another thing, the guys who you want to look like, the person who you want to look like, the girl who you want to look like, what are their habits? How do they think? How do they talk? A lot of the times you'll start to notice that they talk way differently than you. They live way differently than you. They think way differently than you. You gotta adapt yourself to that. You gotta say, fuck it, and let me get rid of my old life and hop into this new identity. And once you actually start doing that, the changes that you're gonna see in your life with not only fitness but everything is gonna be drastic. I said to myself, I'm an athlete, I'm a YouTuber, I'm a content creator, and bro, I got more than 100,000 followers on Instagram. Right now I'm growing to 5,000 subs on YouTube, and I'm trying to get used to this YouTube thing, and it's going great. I'm consistent now. You gotta talk to yourself like you're already that person. You're already in shape. You're already jacked. Your body just hasn't adapted to it yet. That's how I talk. I'm already rich. They just haven't paid me yet, bro. Life is behind. That's how you gotta think every single day. Life is behind. If you realize that, then you'll realize that you already have everything. The only thing you need to do is now just adapt your habits to that life, to that person. What would the ideal you do? What would the in shape person of you do? What would the rich person of you do? What would the guy with the six pack who is you do? What would he do? What time would he wake up? What would he eat differently than you? How would he train? Would he be consistent? Would he let his emotions take over his actions? No, he wouldn't. That's why he is in shape and you are not. Now, if you change that, watch how fast your goals are actually going to be achieved. If you really think about it, it's that easy. And of course, it's easier said that you got to change your mindset than actually done. It's very hard to change your mindset like this. It doesn't go like that. But what you got to do is also change your actions today, right now. And you'll already realize within 5 seconds, you'll think a little bit differently. Let's say you've been waking up very late for the past month, 12 p.m., 1 p.m. You've been waking up very late. What if you start the morning after at 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. or you make it very extreme and you just wake up early? You go to bed early that night and you wake up early. What would that do with your mindset? Would you still be thinking like, oh, I kind of want to wake up late? Maybe. You'll get a little thought in your head. That little devil on your shoulder is trying to talk you out of it. But the other side of you is like, wait a minute. I just did that shit. I just woke up at 5 a.m. even though usually I wake up at 12. This is what I want you to realize. Once you start changing your actions a little bit, your mindset is automatically going to change, and vice versa as well. So once you change your mindset, your actions are going to change. But also, when you change your actions, your mindset is going to change as well. When I started training, I didn't have a warrior type of mindset, stay disciplined, stay hard, whatever. I didn't have that mindset. But once I started training and staying consistent on working out and putting my body through difficult times, I started developing a type of mindset that was unbreakable for me to achieve all my goals. This is why I know I'm going to be rich in 2025, achieve my goals on YouTube in 2025, being able to provide for others in 2025, reach better fitness goals in 2025, because I believe it. And I put my body through that hard turmoil every single day to actually develop that type of mindset. But first off, you got to change the way you think about what you're about to do. First off, what you're about to do is possible, okay? Realize that for a minute. What you're about to do or what you want to achieve is possible. So everybody who thinks that getting their dream physique is impossible, think again. It is. There are people around the world who have that dream physique. Let me tell you a little story before we start going into the second point. I work at this little fitness sales job where we basically have to sell people on getting to work out at that particular gym. It's a pretty expensive gym. And what we do with the clients that come in, we basically ask them their goals and whatever. You know a process like that. We basically ask them the goals and we basically talk about what they want to achieve and what their life been like for the past year. And the thing that I noticed is every single person who sits in front of me and who actually wants to get started on working out and changing their lives is this one thing. They don't believe that they can achieve their dream physique. They're just looking looking for a little improvement. And I look at them every single time I look at them. I'm like, okay, but let's say you had to rate your body 1 out of 10 right now. They would usually always say a 2 or a 3. Then I would say, oh, and where do you want to go? What is your dream physique? What do you want to achieve? They say, yeah, I want to achieve a 7. From a 3 to a 7 would be pretty good. A 7 would be, me having a little bit less fat, a little bit more muscle mass, whatever. They name these very small goals because they don't think that the real goal that is in their head is possible. They don't think that. So I ask them the followed question. Okay, you want to achieve that 7, but what is your 10? What would a 10 look like for you? We can definitely achieve that 7 if you want to, but what would that 10 be? And they all say to me, oh, I would have a 6-pack. I would have way more muscle mass. I would have way less body fat. And I'm like sitting across the table thinking, okay, everything that you're just telling me is possible. You can literally achieve a 6-pack at 50. It's possible. The reason why people think it's impossible is because the truth is they know in their head that it's kind of possible, but they say it's impossible because they don't want to put in the genuine hard work. That's it. They don't want to put in the hard work of that guy who has the 6-pack and who has a lot of muscle mass and no fat mass. That's the guy that they are scared of, right? That's the person that they are scared of. The work is fear, right? So I sit in front of him and I think, okay, everything that you have just named up is very achievable. You can achieve that within the next 1.5 years of working with us. If you follow everything we say, you'll achieve your goals. The only thing you have to do is put in the work. And I don't say that to them literally. Sometimes I do. But what I see inside their head is like, I don't want to achieve that dream physique truly. They don't want it enough. Now, that's probably the same with 90% of the population right here. That's because nobody is in shape. Everybody wants to be in shape, but not enough. If you dead ass wanted to be in shape right now, if you wanted to be in shape 4 years ago, you would already be in shape today. If you thought about getting in shape 4 years ago, wouldn't you believe that you would be in shape right now? 4 years is a very good time to become in shape. But most people, they think about it all the time. But the reason they don't actually get into it is because they're scared of the work and they don't want it enough. Now let's get into the next point. The next point is your why. Why are you doing all of this? Why do you want to achieve that? What is the reason behind it? You want to identify this reason so specifically that you know exactly what you want to achieve so that you can go after it immediately. That's it. So when I say to people, listen, why do you want to achieve your dream physique? I don't know, it looks good. That's a strong why, for sure. It looks good. Everybody wants to look good. So that's definitely a good reason. But it's not good enough. Why do you want to look good? Because I want to get more attention. Okay, that's a good reason. Everybody wants more attention. But why do you actually want to achieve your goals? And then the real reason starts coming out. Especially fathers. They say like, yeah, I want my kids to stop looking at me like a loser. I want my kids to start looking at me like a superhero. I want to actually see the type of face on my wife that I would be happy with instead of just, she's not even happy when I take my shirt off. Those reasons are big reasons, bro. Those are the type of reasons that people are want to fight for. The people who are around them, the people that love them. If you think about those people, then most of the time you will go for it immediately after. Listen, what I've said to myself when it comes to making money and business success, everything that I wanted to basically achieve, I said to myself, if I don't do this, my parents are going to suffer from it. My parents need to keep working a job that they don't want to work for a minimum ass fucking salary every single month. So if I don't do this, they're going to keep living like that. If they don't do this, my kids are going to be brainwashed with the same information I was brainwashed with, that a 9-to-5 is the only way to get rich, that a 9-to-5 is the only way to get money paid. It is simply not true. So that is why I have to go after it. That is my why. I want to be able to provide for my fucking girl. That's it. That why is so strong for me that I just don't procrastinate no more. I'm constantly on my grind. This is why I'm recording a fucking video. Why do you think I'm recording this video? Of course, it's to build a legacy, but it's also to do those other things around me, bro. The things that I've just named up. So create your why and make it so strong that you don't even want to fucking get lazy. Literally, make it so strong that you don't even give a fuck about the distractions around you. You immediately eliminate them bitches. And then all of a sudden you start achieving goal after goal because you realize, if I don't do this, my why is gonna fucking crumble. That's it. The mindset for working out, business, everything that you want to achieve is so important. The reason why people achieve so much in the first place is because they know exactly what they're doing it for. It's not a little fun activity side mission. It's a real fucking road that they're on. If you need personal help with this, I can help you, bro. Listen, I can really help. I don't care if you think I'm a small YouTube channel. Oh, he can't help me. No, I can genuinely help you with this. Go to the Bars Only Academy. The link is in the bio and I'll literally help you personally. I'll see you inside.